Tribulus terrestris is a plant that grows in the Mediterranean and in subtropical and desert regions around the world, including India, Vietnam, China, Spain, Mexico, and Bulgaria. This common weed is particularly well adapted to warm, dry regions. It got its nickname the puncture vine and the devil's thorn from the spikes that cover its fruit. Although there's over 25 species of the Tribulus plant, most of the research is based on Tribulus terrestris. The plant has a long history of use in ancient medicine. As part of Indian and Chinese traditional medicine, the roots and the fruits of the Tribulus were considered remedies for numerous ailments, and they were used as a general health tonic. Its historical use includes boosting libido and fertility, flushing fluid buildup, which is edema, reducing kidney stones, and fighting urinary tract infections. Today, Tribulus is commonly marketed as a supplement for increasing testosterone, libido, and strength. Tribulus supplements are popular performance enhancers among bodybuilders. Others take the Tribulus for its alleged heart protective effects or as a remedy for sexual issues. As the popularity of Tribulus increased, so did the misconceptions and the false information surrounding its use. For one, taking Tribulus to boost testosterone and athletic performance probably won't work. Tribulus may help with sexual dysfunction and low libido, but its active compounds seem to have a testosterone-independent mechanism of action. Scientists believe that saponins and flavonoids in the Tribulus are responsible for the effects of the plant. Of these, the steroidal saponins, protodiocin, is the most important one. The extracts of the Tribulus are usually standardized to contain a certain percentage of the saponins. Other active components found in the Tribulus plant include the alkaloids, the phenolic amides, tannins, phytosterols, organic acids, and the amino acids. The roots primarily contain the saponins protodiocin, diosgenin, and tribulocin. They also contain a protein that prevents the buildup of kidney stones. The fruits contain phenolic amides, tribulissamide. The saponin profile varies depending on where the plant is grown. For example, studies suggest that varieties in Southeast Europe, like Bulgaria and Greece, have over 30 times the amount of protodiocin than varieties in Western Asia. The most important active compound of the Tribulus are probably its saponins and its flavonoids. Of these, the steroidal saponin protodiocin is likely the most important one. The plant's constituents appear to have different modes of actions. The steroidal saponin protodiocin is thought to be responsible for the libido-enhancing effects of the plant. It acts as an aphrodisiac, increasing sexual activity and blood flow to the sexual organs by boosting nitric oxide levels. Other saponins are a target of cancer research in cell culture. Other active compounds are being investigated for affecting inflammation and survival of healthy cells that are exposed to stress. Although Tribulus can be supplemented as powdered root or fruit, extracts are more common. Extracts are usually standardized to contain 15 up to 60% total saponins and at least 6% protodiocin content. The Tribulus varieties that grow in Eastern Europe have the much higher protodiocin content, so these would be recommended. Tribulus is sometimes mixed with Bovera diffusa in a supplement used for kidney stones. The Tribulus is sometimes mixed with sea oak kelp and D-glucosamine, and this is used for increasing libido and sexual function, and for improving urinary issues in men with benign prostate hyperplasia. Some of the following side effects have been reported in clinical trials: abdominal pain, cramping, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, insomnia, and agitation. Tribulus increased prostate-specific antigen levels by 20% in a study on 70 men who took 750 milligrams daily. The PSA levels may be higher in men with prostate cancer and other prostate disorders, and it's sometimes used by doctors to screen and to monitor these conditions. Ulcers can sometimes be caused by long-term high-dose non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. In a comparison study in mice, the Tribulus reduced pain similar to the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug aspirin, but caused less ulcers. Some studies point to liver and kidney protective benefits from the Tribulus. In mice, it lowered the levels of a marker of liver damage, the enzyme ALT. It reduced oxidative stress, and it increased the levels of the antioxidant glutathione in the liver, and it protected the liver and the kidneys from damage due to the toxic substances. Other studies, however, suggested the Tribulus may damage the liver and the kidneys. In one study, Tribulus damaged the kidneys of rats. Goats that were fed high-dose Tribulus experienced damaged liver and kidneys, while sheep fed 80% Tribulus and 20% hay and wheat were left with similar damage and increased liver enzymes. The most serious recorded case is a man who drank 2 liters of Tribulus water and had dangerously high AST and ALT levels. His kidneys started to suffer and he experienced seizures. The symptoms improved once he stopped taking the Tribulus. The exact dose that he was taking remains unknown. In another study, 750 milligrams a day of Tribulus only mildly raised the liver enzyme AST. People who have liver or kidney damage are advised to stay away from Tribulus supplements and carefully monitor the liver enzymes and other markers of liver and kidney health. For increasing libido and sexual function, and for lowering blood sugar, the dose of the extracts in clinical trials ranged from 750 to 1,500 milligrams per day, divided into 3 doses. Between 1 and 3 grams daily of the extract was used in studies examining cholesterol-lowering effects. Using 12 grams a day of an Ayurvedic Tribulus powder was effective for increasing fertility in men. For more information on herbs, supplements, and treatment plans, check out my website.